Hey there, welcome to Abundant Source Raw. In this video I wanted to talk a little bit about posture. I'm all about posture. I love posture. People's posture today is just gone way down. I mean, it's crazy. Everywhere you look, people have got the hunched shoulders and like the forward necks because they're leaning in on their computers all the time. Just all these different things. They're totally misaligned. Shoulders are, it's just really weird. It's not good. It's all locked up. It's all dehydrated. There is not a whole lot of movement in those joints and in that muscle. It's a lot of stagnation. And so I really love to talk about posture because when you see somebody with beautiful posture, I mean, it's so rare to see somebody with great posture. And when you do, my goodness, it's so beautiful. You just you just stop and stare because they're just walking like humans are supposed to be walking, and it's something that we've never seen before. So in this video, I wanted to help you to try and naturally find your perfect posture, and it may not be possible at this point if you are maybe a little overweight, you got more pounds than you want to be carrying. Also, if you're severely dehydrated, then it's going to be tough to get yourself in a perfect posture position. I still am not even able to get into my perfect posture. I have a lot of basically stuff going on in my right shoulder. I always have, ever since I was probably 12 years old and started playing video games. My right shoulder has always been really kind of compressed and not very fluid. So that's something that I still deal with a little bit. Still working on getting that corrected. But for the most part, I've gotten to a point where my posture is pretty good. And so something that I have found to help me to find a good posture, I guess first of all I want to talk really quickly about the proper stance. When you're standing up, you really want to on your feet, because a lot of people today, because mostly from shoes, and people are just wearing shoes all the time and they're not actually walking naturally, and it's really throwing their feet off and throwing their balance off and their posture. And so you really want to get barefoot on the earth. And firstly, you should know that your feet are basically, there are 3 points on your feet. You've got the ball of your heel, and then you've also got the ball basically right below your big toe and a ball basically right below your pinky toe. And what this is it's basically creating like a tripod. And the perfect standing position is if you can be perfectly aligned on these tripods under your feet. These are basically what's supposed to be holding you up. And so a lot of people have the inverted foot, or the oververted, however you say that. And so a lot of the times their feet will either be too far in or too far out, and you really want to find that perfect position where you'll just kind of close your eyes and feel these balls on your feet, and try to align yourself to where all 3 of them, your weight is distributed evenly between all 3 of them. And then that is sort of the proper stance. And you want to have your feet, you don't want to have them out like this, because you see a lot of people walking like this, and it's really not good, where they've got their feet pointed outward. And it's really not good. You want to have your feet almost perfectly straight, pretty much perfectly straight, and you want to be on those 3 basically tripod areas on your feet. And so once you've got that, really it's all about intuition and consciousness, and just letting your body kind of tell you where to go. And like I said, it may not be possible for some people because your body is trying to get you to go to a certain position, but maybe your muscles and your stiffness and your inflammation and all that stagnation in your body won't necessarily let you reach that point. So some people can only get to a certain point before their body is like, well, you know, you need to start working on yourself a little bit more so you can reach these better posture positions. But basically, you will just, I'm trying to find some flat ground here. It's a little hilly. But yeah, you'll just stand, and it helps to close your eyes and just kind of just sit here and feel yourself intuitively, and maybe take a deep breath. Fill your chest up. Maybe breathe a few times, and just sit here and kind of, your body, when you are conscious and you're super aware, your body tends to just auto-correct itself. Your body is going to place itself in the most optimal position that it can put itself in. And you'll kind of just play around. Maybe you can wiggle yourself around, get loose a little bit, and then get back into what you feel might be good posture, and then just kind of sit there for a little bit. And I find a lot of the time, I personally, especially before, that I was like leaning forward too far, that I was kind of like this for a long time, and that sometimes you just got to lean yourself back. You may feel like you're going to go back too far, but then actually when you push yourself back just a little bit, then it's like you feel like you're okay, now you're standing straight up. You thought you were straight up before, but intuitively your body will kind of just put itself where it needs to be, and now you feel like you're straight up, and you'll just keep feeling, and then at some point you will reach a point where you are just like, wow, this is it. This is amazing. I feel so aligned right now. Like, you want to just be pretty much straight up. And there's actually a point a lot of the time, if you are deeply connected, and then especially like if you're sitting in lotus position, or if you're standing up, there'll be a point where you will hit that perfect posture position, and it's almost like a zap to your brain. It's like you just got hit by a little mini lightning bolt that just like electrifies your whole body. It's really amazing, and I hope you will get to feel it if you haven't before. But it's like when you just get perfectly aligned, it's like zzz, and you just feel this little tingle in your brain, and then you know you've hit the sweet spot where your posture is pretty much totally aligned, and you're totally like straight up. And you know, it's talked a lot about how when the spine is totally aligned and straight, you know, you've got just this, you're basically going through your body as like a tube, which is a receptor for energy, basically from the bottom of your spine to the top of your head. And so when you hit that perfect posture position and it's totally aligned, then you've got like this influx of energy that just goes straight into your spine, into your brain, and it's amazing. So definitely just be mindful of this, I think, and work on this whenever you can. Just a lot of the time I'll just walk outside and just stand straight up and just stand there for a while. It feels good. It's like a meditation, and it's really helping my balance and my standing posture. And like I said, I mean, you see people like every once in a while, maybe you go to like a fruit fest or something, or somewhere really highly vibrational, and you'll see somebody who just has amazing posture and the way they carry themselves, and it's just like, oh my goodness, that person is so beautiful. And the way they walk, I think that being conscious of how you're walking and how you're standing, and really taking it slow, going on walks very slowly, can really help with this, and to help you figure out how to walk. You will intuitively start to align yourself and correct your walking if you're doing it consciously and slowly and just feeling the movements. And I found that a natural walk is really one foot pretty much right in front of the other when you're walking, not how most people walk, where it's like almost it's going straight forward and they're kind of like this, but actually they should almost be stacking when you're walking. and that to me feels like perfect basically walking. And you know, I've started to incorporate that when I'm moving faster and not really conscious or thinking about it. And yeah, it just feels so much better to walk that way. So your body knows this stuff. It's just that you're maybe a little disconnected, a little dehydrated, a little stiff in certain areas, a little inflamed, and your body is not aligned properly. There's things you need to flush out and get moving and get flexible. You know, you want to be stretching and all that good stuff. And yeah, I just love posture. And I love to see people with good posture, and I love to feel what it feels like to have and walk and just do everything with great conscious posture. And so I hope that you will make this a practice whenever you can, just to be more mindful of it, and to really let your body guide you through consciousness how you are supposed to stand, and you know, how you're supposed to walk and run and all that. So I think that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please give it a thumbs up, and subscribe for more videos on fruitarianism, spirituality, and natural living, and I will see you in the next video.